In YouTube, this is the Late Stick with Late Sticks cards and collectibles. Got a mail day here. Most of the stuff I got within the last 7 to 10 days. I want to save a few because I got a couple today and a couple on Saturday. So don't want to hold any mail anymore with eBay, which I say this in every mail day video with the return policy. Now you need to open it, check the cards. They're not up to snuff. You need to send them back as soon as possible. So these I opened, looked at, made sure that they were clean, good enough, whatever, so I don't have to send any. I hate sending cards back, but you're going to see a couple of these cards I probably should have sent them back. Which, even when you buy cards and have eBay, you have email interaction, get better pictures. I mean, and you ask the guy honest opinion. Obviously these guys aren't professional graders, but if I want to ask the guy, is the surface clean, no print lines, no dimples, no anything? Can you answer it honestly? And that's all you can ask. They might be honest. They might not answer it. I mean, it is what it is. But you're going to see why it's so irritating, especially if you're buying a $50, $60, $100 card. I mean, it is what it is. But that's what you get into when you buy stuff on eBay. But anyways, I'll probably mention that every mailbag video. Just because the way I am, I guess. But whatever. Anyways, if anybody watched my last video with the Mosaic blaster boxes, saw I pulled this bad boy under further inspection. I've inspected it. I've cleaned it. There are no print lines. Corners look good. There are a few fuzzies around the edge I took care of. She's been wiped down. She's ready to go. Going to send it to PSA via the $150 Express. If it does grade a 10, which I think it's got a really good possibility, I will get an upcharge to $300 because some of these cards I've seen a few sales, $1,200, somebody $1,500. I've seen one go for $800. There is a couple on there right now that are getting bid on, and a PSA 10 is currently getting bid on. So I'm kind of curious to see what that PSA 10 goes for. Yes, this is going to get sent in. So I got all clean. Looks great. Phenomenal pull. From what I see, and the Mosaic has been. I've seen so many videos of people pulling Genesis, not necessarily the greatest, but just pulling them. I've seen honeycombs, tons. I've been watching tons of Mosaic videos. So much luck out there. With this product. And same thing with, I know people, it's a lower end product, but I opened several of these and it was just loaded. It wasn't loaded like, you're not going to pull this, but lots of good cards. Mosaic basketball, I ripped a bunch of that. It was horrible. And I watched a bunch of people just get destroyed opening that stuff. But I guess the football retail has been way better. So anyways, this bad boy is going to get sent in sometime this week. I haven't put it in the PSA yet. I'm going to pull it out one last time and look at it again just to make sure under the 3 times magnification. Just to make sure, because if it's gonna be $300 to send the card in, you don't want to get a 9. That's why it's always better to send it to the level below, still express. So if it does 9, or heaven forbid it 8s, if it 9s, you're only paying $150. But if you 10 it, obviously it's gonna be. I would assume this is a $4,000 or $5,000 card and a 10. So, because I want to get this done and back as soon as possible before the football season starts, or I'm hoping Jimmy Garoppolo gets traded, so the hype for Trey Lance will go up. So, anyways, because I am gonna dump this. I would like to swap this out. I would love to swap this out for a Justin Fields card. It looks like this, but we're just gonna go send this to PSA and see what happens. But anyways, no more talking. I talk too dang much. So anyways, we're gonna go PC stuff here. We'll go ahead and start here at the Justin Fields. 1 or 2 of these cards might be a repeat from the last mail day, but I kind of wanted to show what I was talking about with eBay and sellers just not being honest, and just this is what you get when you get on eBay. Anyways, these Crusade cards are, from what I see, are super hard to get centered. I don't remember what I paid for these. Probably $15 for this one. I know I paid $12 for this one, but very hard to get centered. This one's actually centered. This is, I think, the Mega Box one, or the Blaster Box exclusive color. This one is 60-40. So good there. I did buy one. I pulled this one. I don't know why it's in there. I pulled one of these too, but I did buy one of these for $5. So I wasn't sure I was going to get any Mosaic, and Target had them up there from last week's drop. And I logged 7 a.m. I think I got up in my time. I think the drops were before that because I'm Central Time Zone. So drops usually have about 6:45. It's a little late. I missed the Megas. I might have missed the hangers too. I don't know. I didn't say it, but I saw there were blaster boxes, so I bought 3 blaster boxes. So I pulled one, got lucky. Bought this, $25. I'm okay with that. Probably overpaid a little bit if I'd have waited a little bit longer, but 25, good. Green. Now, these 2 cards here, I bought them too early. I mean, I'm not prospecting on Justin Fields. Justin Fields is just PC. So you can see, I'm going to show you, see if I can get, this card is really clean. I mean, if you look at it under the camera, there's a little line up here, really hard, really faint to see. But there are a couple very faint print lines, which you can see that up here. I did not notice that until after. I mean, this card is, I mean, it's clean otherwise. There's a couple really, really faint, like, tiny little print lines on it that you can't even see unless you tilt it correctly. The camera doesn't even pick it up. So, I mean, the card is really clean except for that, and you really can't even pick that up unless you catch it at the right angle. I mean, I don't know what it even is. So, I mean, I had lots of email interactions with this guy. I got more pictures, and of course, I asked him, I said, I just want an honest opinion. You know, if I hate sending cards back. And he didn't necessarily give me his wholehearted honest opinion, and I marked him as a seller. I'll never buy from him again. But I mean, if I would have paid what I paid for this, I'd have been a little bit more case. I mean, this is still, if I was to grade it, going to be an 8 or a 9. But I mean, I'm not looking for gem mint quality cards off eBay. I mean, that's almost impossible, especially with these cards. The silver mosaics are just hard. I just want someone's honest opinion. Does it look good to you? I mean, then I'll buy it. And just it's a lesson learned, and it's just something that just keeps on getting learned. People just don't. I don't know if they just don't have tons of experience with cards. This is another one. This is his variation. So, I mean, I bought another one of these. Actually, I bought 2 more of them. Like, I paid too much just because I bought it too soon. But I had lots of email interactions with this gentleman as well. I mean, it's clean. You can I don't know what this is here. There's some little issue there. It's hard to pick up on the camera. But there is another thing. There is a couple very faint print lines in this card, which you can see right there, right across where the goes through the ball. And that's another thing. I mean, there's no way this guy would have seen it unless, I mean, he was tilting it. I mean, if I was selling, let's say right now, what I paid $80 for this card, and I bought another one for 50, 2 of them, whatever. You know, he advertised it as mint, and he said he was going to send this in to get graded. And I started looking at it. I'm like, dude, there's no way you're sending this thing in to get graded. Because you can see there's very faint print lines on this card. I mean, I don't know how that technically stuff. Oh man, I even see more and more print lines on this card. Jesus Christ, this card is full of print lines, man. So yeah, and I should have sent this back. The other one, not so much. I mean, it's still this one has just. Yeah, I might have to message this guy. I'm gonna have to message him because for what I paid for this card, he said this is a deal. I mean, I'm going to stop because I can't help it. I should have, the guy, this is like several different email interactions and photos, but you can't pick this up in the photos. And I didn't even pick these up the first time I looked at it. There's a ton of print lines on this card. I'm about to keep that aside. But anyways, that's a risk you take buying on eBay. I know you're not going to get PSA 10 quality stuff it's hard, but just be honest, man. If you're selling cards, just be honest with the person who's buying, especially when you're spending that kind of money on a card. A couple Michael Carters. It was a lot. Paid $7 for the lot. Love the mosaic. So, I'll drill this like I've always realized. Like, it's way better to buy singles than to rip. I got super lucky when I pulled that Trey Lance, but that just doesn't happen very often. From what I've seen, what's been sold, there's only been a handful of them been sold. And there's only a handful of them even on eBay. I was maybe 10 total between sold and on. Got a Michael Carter. That's it. Just PC stuff. This is gold rookies and stars. It was pulled. I think this was out of the pack that you get if you bought the complete set. It's gold out of 15. Paid $20 for it. Love the rookies and stars. Ooh, Kellen Mund. I just think this is a 3-card lot that I paid $11 for. I'm kind of prospecting a little bit on him, but pretty much got, these 3 for $11. Pulled them out, looked pretty clean. And, that's a 2-0 back there. When things were high, I was buying some 2-0 cards, and because I like him. I think he offers, this card's actually really clean, no print lines or anything, which is very surprised. I only paid $22 for it, but there was a time I'm glad I waited not to buy it, because when I was looking to buy these things, they're like $60 or $70. So, I waited. I got all his parallels in the mosaic. I pretty much completed the rainbow. But I'm hoping 2-0 comes around. Nah, it doesn't matter. He's PC guy. I got some of his cards I'd like to dump, but we'll see. His cards are way on the cheap right now, so beautiful card. All right. Got this bad boy, Terry McLaurin. Hope Carson Wentz can toss him some long balls. Already pulled it out, and this card is super clean. I think I paid $20 for it. Numbered out of $2.99, so I'm okay with that. It's just a PC card, anyways. Most of the stuff is PC. So let's see what we got here. A few Kellen Munns, I think. Yeah, I like the purple rookie wave. I'm not even sure what these two were doing. I didn't buy these. I actually pulled these. Yeah, the purple rookie wave, got it for a couple bucks from a brand new seller, zero feedback. That was his first sale. And I got some Jashawn Tates at bargain basement prices. He's a Ohio State guy. Pay more than a couple bucks for these cards. As long as I can find them for eBay standard envelope shipping, I'll pay a couple dollars for them. Just like the way they look. PC. Love the way Revolution looks. Love Revolution. Okay, that's that. Bought a lot of Bo Bichette, Bowman's Best. It's 2 refractors, 2 base. I think I paid $24 for it when I was bidding on it. Kind of the way it was worded and everything, I thought it was 4 refractors, and I thought I got a hell of a deal, but apparently it wasn't. So I pretty much paid, comps on these cards. So I'm really high on Bo Bichette. Looks like baseball is going to come through. This is the variation, Tyrese Maxey. Paid $4 or $5 for this. Tyrese Maxey, man, I'm a 76ers fan, so I collect Maxey. Got a lot of Maxey stuff. That was actually a good investment when I was buying it because his cards have doubled at least. Let's see here. Bought a 4-card lot of these. I think I paid about $2 a piece. I think $7. I think I paid almost not much in shipping as I did for the cards. So, I mean, I'm high on Michael Carter. I mean, if I can if he starts popping off, I can turn around and sell Ace for $4 or $5 a piece. Double my money. See, when I'm not say prospecting, but when I can't sit there and just buy cards to flip people I don't like. I mean, maybe I don't really buy to flip anyways, but I think I actually pulled that one. But this is the longevity that you can get out of the mega box. I don't remember what I paid for this, but it wasn't much. I mean, they're numbered out of 80, or is it 88? 80. So beautiful looking card, nice foil. And I got the purple Dynagog of Antonio Gibson. So I paid a couple bucks for this guy. Beautiful card. I have the J.K. Dobbins of this. Color match looks really, really good. And I also splurged for this. Not really. $51. PSA 10. Red crystal color match. I'm just not a Prism guy. I mean, if he pops off at all this year, which I think he will, and his cards go up, I'm probably gonna dump this one. But I mean, at $51, I couldn't pass it up. So I mean, I was bidding on it. It wasn't a buy now format, so I wanted it at 51. Didn't think I was gonna win it. But anyways, that's that. That's pretty much it on that. I'm definitely gonna email that guy about that Justin Fields. I already know how this is gonna go. He's going to be pissed that I'm emailing him a week after I bought it, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. Maybe I can just get a discount or something on it. I don't know. But I didn't need this card's full of print lines. I don't know. We're going to have to see how he handles it, I guess. Anytime I've ever made a return, I've only had a problem with one person, and he's one of those guys that has like a, 99.8, reputation or whatever satisfaction deal on eBay, and he has that deal. He's a huge seller. He's a consigner, and there's a huge thing on there saying, basically in the description saying that these cards can have these kind of flaws and blah 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 blah. So basically, he doesn't want to take responsibility and doesn't look at his cards before he sells them. And he got mad at me when I wanted to send a card back because it had a dent in it. He didn't say that and didn't have it out in the description. So no messing around. I'm gonna go right into it. Look for print lines. I can handle a little bit when you buy a card. People, there's a blemish here and there, little small guys. It's as long as the card's near mint to mint, I mean, you get what you pay for. The card looks pretty good. No print lines. I noticed it is, like the variations and the parallels. As long as they got color or they're not just a plain silver, they look pretty good. I mean. And on stuff like this, it has all the lines on it already. It's really hard to pick up little faint print lines. Like those silvers you saw on that Justin Fields. I mean, that thing has just got them everywhere. All right, eBay standard envelope here. Not anybody see my address. Not that anybody's going to come hunt me down. At least, hopefully not. All right. Well, this is some of the best eBay standard envelope. I usually just, whatever paper I like, do the shipping label on, I'll cut that down and wrap it around the card and then tape it up. I don't actually put cardboard in there because I've actually had one card they got sent back because the envelope was too thick. So I don't think it can be more than a 1/4 inch thick. But this guy did it up. It's the Michael Carter. I believe this is the variation, and I think the variations. Yes, this is the variation. I got a few of these. See, that's one of these cards that I think could be, it's not crazy. I didn't pay more about. I remember what I paid. It's been a while since I read this. Some of these cards taking like 2 weeks to get here. I know I bought several of these, and they paid anywhere from $10 to $14 for them. I don't buy them unless it's eBay standard envelope. Anything under $20, just don't. I mean, if you're buying or selling, yeah, you're giving eBay more money because they take their percentage off of tax and shipping. So you just don't want to give eBay any more money than you have to. And so, anyways, there's that. 3 more packages here. I think this is, I don't know, mostly Justin Fields stuff. I said I know that Prism is coming soon. Oh, all right. Looks like I've got a ton of filler cards here. Can see, this is what you do. See, this is what you do when you buy cards and you got a bunch of filler, or you just send them as basically for packing and stability for your cards. That's what I do. Because I got so many, I've ripped so much stuff. I have just so many just random crappy cards that aren't worth the paper they're printed on. So, and contenders, these cards, college contenders cards aren't worth. Is this another one? No. We got another one of these, but we got it at a very discounted price. This worries me, man, because this is a card I would love to send in to get graded. But I mean, stuff like you start paying. I paid a 2/3 less or a third less on this one than I did. This one is clean. See, no print lines. Yeah, there are a few very faint print lines on it, but I don't think you're going to get away from it. This card is very clean. There are a couple. You got to tilt it just right. There's that same one going through the ball. That might just be. But as you saw on the other one, sorry, let me get up here. There were lots of vertical print lines. There are not on this. This one is really clean except for that little one right there. But that is on the other one as well. That one doesn't run completely through the card, but this is super clean besides for that, which is good. I mean, I have a ton of light here as well, so that would have been very hard to see. So I'm satisfied. See, that's if you sent this in to get rid of it, probably ain't gonna make anything, because just looking at the card, you can't even see. You have to tilt it at this weird angle to catch it. So this one's clean. I mean, I'm okay with that. That is just what you're gonna get. But this other one that I showed you, exact same card, you saw there was shit ton of print lines on. Man, my knife, I gotta sharpen my knife here. But yeah, this guy's not gonna like it when I send him a message. But I wanted to get a clean one because I would like to send one in to get graded. Now the $50 option's open at PSA, but you gotta spend another $99 to be able to do it. So, because I only have a silver membership right now, just another. Yep, here's another silver. Now I did have a lot of email interaction with this guy, and I just told him, I was like, man, I bought another one, and I was like, look, I said, tell me it's clean, it's clean. If it isn't, I'm just gonna send it back. So I made sure I just, in the emails and getting extra pictures from him, I just want him to know if it's not clean, it's getting sent back. Oh crap, I got a second one. Oh, well, apparently I got a couple. Yeah, I bought 2 more of each. 2 of the regular silver, and 2 of the variation. Because I'm telling you, I want one to send in. Both these guys I talked to said that they were both clean. Has it got the same? Yeah, I think that print line is just on every one. That might just, no, this one does, yeah, it has it. Or it doesn't have it. No. See, I don't know which one came from the guy I had all the emails with, because this guy was just, he's got fingerprints all over it. Yeah, this thing is very clean as well. No dimples. There's a fingerprint there and a fingerprint there, but we will wipe that down and take care of it. All right, this one is actually cleaner than that one. I need to make sure I know which one came from who, though, as well. This one. Yeah, this is the guy who I had the email interaction with. The other one, the other guy, I don't know what he's doing. He might have posted it and not realized the price he had on it, because I scooped it up right away. I said they're going for about $70 right now, from $60 to $70, and he wasn't even offering. He didn't even want that for it. So let's see what this one is. This is the last one. Okay, this is another gentleman I talked to. This is just the base silver here. And he said this thing was clean. So did that guy there on that last one. He was right. That one is very clean. This one is clean as well. It's got one tiny little print line on there. And as you can see, it's very, very hard to see. And I got tons and tons of light here. In a regular light, you might not even be able to see it. So, yeah. Now I got to send him a message. Hey, bro. No packing tape. Use painter's tape. So much easier. Because I got a horrible story about packing tape in a card. And it was acetate card, and I pulled it out. I thought I'd get it all off, and it scratched the living out of the card. Let's just put it that way. I do have one more of these coming. Now we're hoping here that this bad boy is clean, and I don't have to worry about it, because I hate sending cards back. I literally hate it. I've had to send maybe 6 to 8 cards back in my eBay lifetime since I think I've been on eBay for close to 10 years, and I hate it. Okay. There is a tiny little print line down there on the left. I don't know if you can see it. It's right here. But I don't know how you can get much cleaner than this. Otherwise, there are no print lines on it. I don't know if you can catch it in the camera. It's right down here, right above his name. But, I mean, this card is really clean besides that. And quite honestly, in the grand scheme of grading things, I don't know how that would even affect the card. Because if you look at it flat, you can't see it. I mean, the eye appeal is there. You can't even see it. And I mean, you can barely pick it up in the camera. You can see right above the S and the T. I tilted it perfect. You can see it right in the camera. There might be a little bit more there, but see, the camera picks up. There's some more there. But the thing is, I only paid $40 for this one. And this kid I didn't actually talk to. This will be one that I probably go, let's see I'm going to have to see. This one's still pretty clean. I mean, these are just really hard to get without any sort of, and you saw the print lines are very, very hard to see. I mean, there's that one there, and there's just like some sort of smudge here. I got that on that other card. Yeah, you see it? Now you can see it right by his knee, maybe. You got to tilt the card just right. It's not a print line. I don't know what they are. But, yeah, there's my little boy up there just banging on all sorts of stuff. So, yeah. There is a print line on this card. I'm going to have to make sure which one's which and who I got them from. So, yeah, that's that. I mean, lots of stuff here in the last couple. It's going to slow down immensely because I pretty much got everything I'm looking for until Prism comes out. So this will probably be the last. I still have some stuff coming. I might have one more mail day here in the next couple weeks, but after that's going to slow down until I can start getting my hands on some Prism. So, anyways, I can follow me on Instagram if you like. It'll be in the description. And thanks for joining, and we will catch you in the next one.